I went to Magic Johnson basketball camp. I begged my dad to pay $1,000 a day for 2 days to do it, and I did it 2 years in a row. It affected my life so big. So these Future Stars basketball camp, how do you? It affected me so much.
Yeah.
How do you think it's affecting what you've seen with other kids?
I think it's immeasurable, right? I went to camps like this when I was a kid, and it's why I do it. Shaped who I am as a man, as a father, as a businessman. I believe how you do some things is how you do everything. And I love the game of basketball and the lessons that it teaches the youth.
We're both shorter, right? So when we play ball,
we cast a large shadow.
Yeah, that's right. When we play ball, I'm the worst. I'm the worst guy. I'm the nightmare on the court. So that's we have to try harder. So is that when you go to basketball camp, it teaches us to be like a little bit smarter and try harder kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, I believe we're all dealt a hand. Some people have bigger gifts. Maybe someone's taller or faster or stronger, but it's not your talents. It's what you do with them that matter. And so when I played, I used to say, if you're 6'2" or shorter, you're too little to guard me, right? Because I was strong and fast, and I was coming at you. You might beat me, but it's going to be war.
Give me an NBA name who was fast and short.
There's a few. Muggsy Bogues, Spud Webb. Allen Iverson is my favorite small player of all time.
Those are the three
Isaiah
players.
Thomas, a lot of great players.
Why does Michael Jordan have such a problem when Allen Iverson cross him over?
Yeah, I mean, you can't. Bobby Bowden said it. Speed. Either you have it or you're chasing it, right? And so that's a talented guy, and that's actually somebody I modeled my game after. I love Michael Jordan growing up, but I'm not 6'6". So I loved Allen Iverson because he was smaller and got whatever he wanted.
Right. Are you still fast?
Yeah, I can still go a little bit.
That's my question. I asked a lot of Olympic athletes, are you still fast? By thinking that you're fast, are you fast?
I believe the mindset is everything, right? Those that think they can do something and those that they cannot do something are both usually right. So I believe.
Me too. I still think. I always say, I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Exactly.
Let's talk about money.
Yep.
So you've turned this into a finance game and handling a lot of people's money. How do you instill confidence in someone to put their money in with you, to trust them to diversify it and make it into different projects and make a good return every year?
Sure. The key for me isn't so much to tell people what to do, but make sure people understand how things work. And when you understand how things work, then an educated person can make the best decisions, right? So you marry somebody's objectives, right, with their risk tolerance and their time, and that will really dictate the plan. So I spend all my time really just building relationships and educating people.
What's the project that you stick your neck out, or you try constantly on risk on long shots that you think are kind of good?
I risk a lot, right? I'm a massive failure. One thing I say though is I'm going to die with memories, not dreams. Right? I'm swinging away. So I think it's a tempered risk. So you want to have a solid base of things. Okay, I've got my slow, steady, nest egg.
Your index funds or whatever.
Right, and over here, I'm swinging for the fences, right?
That's what you do with 10-15% of your money. You just that's the risk.
Not that you want to lose it, but balance and diversification. My whole thing is when I leave this earth, I'm gonna have left it all out there. I'll tell you that.
What's your average percentage? Do you have a percentage? That's a tough question.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I think it's all in alignment with someone's objective, right? So if you can get 8 to 10%, would be ideal. You're doubling your money every 7 or so years. And then again, maybe you hit the anomaly. But again, you have to understand, typically, whatever you can make in an investment, you typically can lose.
Here's my question to you. Watch this one. When you lose your money in the stock market, where's the money go?
The money doesn't really go anywhere. It was all make-believe in the beginning. Think about this. If I have a stock, right, and the stock price drops, I still own the same number of shares. It's just the value of the shares dropped. So your money didn't go anywhere, it's just the value dropped. So same thing if I buy a piece of real estate. If I buy a home for $1 million and the price drops, it goes to $800,000, I still own the same home. The key really is timing, right? Most people, when you lose money in investment, want to get out, right? But Warren Buffett, right, we all know Warren Buffett says, when people want to get into the market, I want out. When people want to get out of the market, I want in. So the whole premise of making money in any market, real estate, equity market, is staying in it for the long term and weathering the ups and downs. And really, if you can, it's hard to do. The market drops, you want to get out. That's actually what you should buy. That's when you make the most money.
Great talking to you. You passed all my tests.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.